All right, hey everybody, I am back tonight. I'm going to talk a little bit about hair loss, things that I do to prevent hair loss, and the things that I've recommended to other people to prevent hair loss. Now, their hair loss runs in my family. Um, my dad, my brother, and myself were lucky enough to uh, have a little bit more hair than the rest of the males in my family. My grandfathers, great grandfathers, uncles, etc. Now, most of us still have hair, but we still want to keep what we have nonetheless. And although today, hair isn't that big a deal. Guys shave their head, looks completely normal. Chicks dig it. Really is it that big a deal anymore? I don't know, man. Sometimes I'm envious of guys with shaved heads because it's so much easier to probably live that way. To be completely honest, but nonetheless, if you have hair, a lot of guys want to keep it, and I'm no different in that regard. So the things that I do to keep my hairline, I've been doing some things for quite a while. I've been using, of course, the big one, minoxidil. Um, been using that for 17 years probably, and it's worked well for me. It keeps the hair on the crown back here, and I do put it on the temple region, and I do feel that it does work in that regard as well. Although my hairline in the temple region has receded a little bit over the last 17 years, of course. It does for most guys in particular. You get what's called a mature hairline. Now, the second uh, thing that I use, drug, chemical treatment, whatever you want to call it, is Spiro, Spirano lactone, 5%. This is a cream that you rub on your hair, into your hair. Now, they say they want you to put it all over the place. I just put it on the crown and I put it on the temples. Now, I do this stuff with the minoxidil and the Spiro. I just call it Spiro because I don't like to pronounce. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, to be honest, but I've been using this for quite a while too. And the combination of these, this will, this is actually topical, like I said. So this will keep DHT supposedly from joining with the hair follicles. I use it on the crown, like I said, and in the temple region. Um, the areas that generally were men are susceptible to hair loss. Now this is so I attack it two ways. I attack it with the circulation issue, so I'm getting plenty of blood, and I'm activating the follicle, I guess if you will, with the minoxidil, and I'm blocking the DHT with the Spiro. 5% is pretty common. Like I said, I use these only once a day. Sometimes I'll go a day or two if I don't wash my hair without putting any of it on. But because the minoxidil does have some sides, so it's a blood pressure drug, so it's strange. You might get lightheaded from it. So and the last thing I've been using late for a while now, is caffeine spray actually, niacin and caffeine, and I can't say that this stuff is crazy because within a couple of days I noticed less fallout. And I don't know, maybe that was placebo or maybe that was just something in my mind. I don't know. But a lot of people swear by this stuff. And I got this at Target, man. So cheap. None of this stuff you need a prescription for. You can go out. You can order the Spiro online. You're not going to get that at any stores. But the Minox, I mean, you can get that at CVS. This is CVS brand. Like I said, you can get it at Walmart. Any freaking drugstore now. I don't use anything internal. Now, I've used to Propecia. Um, and wow, I could tell you that Propecia really messed with me, man. I had some severe sexual side effects, and basically, my erections were not full. My ejaculation was half-assed because it basically, uh, you know, shuts down production of DHT. So, and you need DHT for a lot of different things. Uh, Aside from sexual benefits are one of the main things, obviously, in muscle growth. DHT is a very powerful anabolic. That's great for muscles too. But And another thing too about it, aside from the sexual side effects, was that when I used it, I probably used it for 6 months. The Propecia, it was generic finasteride, but I noticed that it actually, unfortunately for me, it made it thicker around this area, but it actually receded my temples, and they never really recovered back from that. So it kind of freaked me out. I was pretty bummed out for a while, but so I think Propecia isn't all it's cracked up to be. You have to be really careful with it because anything that changes the hormones in your body works great for some people, does not work great for other people. So, me, in my experience with hair loss prevention, um, the two of the biggest things, obviously, the Minox, the minoxidil, and now you can get it 5%. It's pretty common now. Highly recommend that once or twice a day. And the Spiro 5% cream, you can get this online. And add the caffeine spray in the mornings. Don't take it at night. Obviously, it could interrupt your sleep, but or anytime after you shower. And there's caffeine shampoo as well. So you can shampoo with the caffeine. Then you can. This is a therapy that you spray on after you shampoo on your hair, on your scalp. So those are the three things that I use routinely right now, and they do seem to work. Keeps my hair loss to a minimum, and at my age, and with my family genetics, uh, yeah, I mean, I've done pretty well. So keep that in mind next time you're trying to design a system. If you got any questions, get just in the comments below. If you're not trolling, I will respond. A lot of times I don't even read the comments because I mean, you get people just respond with the dumbest shit. Just got nothing better to do, nothing better to say. I mean, why even bother? But I'm always willing to help people out. So, all right, guys, take it easy.